What? Hello? Oh. Yeah, I can hear myself. Let me know when it's live. Now. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm back here, even though I just came from Worms Armageddon. They're asking me to commentate Tekken 7. Even though I don't have the most experience of the game, I do play it casually. I have a pretty fair understanding how it works. Probably. All I know is I love watching me some Tekken 7, so...
All you need to know, Dead Fist kills. Dead Fist. Dead Fist. Dead Fist. That's a combo.
See, look, I don't memorize all the attacks out of memory except Electric Wind Godfist.
That's a good one, but remember, everything is electric.
Fair enough.
Everything is AVG, yeah.
Okay, so let's start off. We have Lucky Chloe here versus Xiaoyu, and they're already starting off with the Electric Wind Godfist. No, I'm just kidding. So Lucky Chloe is an interesting character. From what I understand, she has a rhythmic combo system where you just spam. That's the good throws. Oh, Lucky Chloe put in the Rage Art. Can she make a comeback? Already being juggled. Oh, and that's first round. Round 2. Let's go. Yeah, Xiaoyu already off to a dominant lead right now in terms of both health and round advantage. Oh, in the corner, that's pressure. Yeah, you don't want to be put into a wall in Tekken. That's where you're gonna eat most of the dirt, so to speak. Good throw, good throw. But Xiaoyu's put Lucky Chloe back into the corner. I should probably remember the player names rather than the character names. It's Andy O versus Charlotte. And that is Andy O playing Xiaoyu and Charlotte playing Lucky Chloe. Got him with the Rage Art. And that's going to be a 3-0 and a handshake from Xiaoyu. Well, not a handshake yet because... yeah, 3-0 handshake is when you finish the sets, not when you finish the game. Let's see if Charlotte can get a little bit of a comeback going. Bit of a rough start, but nothing we can't remedy. Ooh. Oh. And Charlotte takes the first round. Seems like Charlotte's gotten a bit of a groove now going on. But the juggles are coming in. Ooh. Hard knockdown. Oh, in the corner. Corner pressure. But Xiaoyu manages to escape. And that's going to be second round. Man, Charlotte's really turned this around. Oh, hit him with a throwback. And Andy O's going to push her into a corner, but not if Charlotte has anything to say about it. Oh, no. Okay, so not a clean 3-0. Andy O's still in this. Some early juggles starting off. Getting the throws in. Not going to let herself get put into a corner. Oh. Got a bit of a throw break going on. And ooh. Charlotte has a Rage Art now. She could make something out of it. Andy O has it too. She's going for it. Oh! Manage it. Oh, thought that was actually blocked, but guess not. We are round 6, and this is how it usually goes in Tekken, from my experience watching it a lot of time. Always down to the wire, but that's why it's so exciting to watch.
Oh, nice back
Yes. They're both in near the wall trying to pressure each other to get in, but looks like Charlotte's gotten the advantage now. And now it's Andy O in the corner, but they're down to the wire, and Andy O takes it. That's 2-0 for Andy O. But Charlotte's gotten... Oh, right, we're doing best of 3, I forgot. GG. And the next round's going to be Grummeister versus Mr. Mars. A great showing from Andy O, but Charlotte almost managed to make the run back. They're learning.
They're learning. Slowly, but surely.
Yeah, why don't you get a headset and jump in here? Why don't you get a headset and jump in here?
I mean,
You don't know.
what?
You don't know.
I mean, the Tekken headsets are well there.
Yeah, so go get one. Or you can go get one. Headset. Nah, fair enough.
I'll be playing, so I'm gonna.
That's true. But hey, I played Worms and commentated my own games.
I mean, it's easy because the games take forever.
That's true. Can't argue with that.
The scrubs there.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
Trust me, I'll have way more confident commentary when I come back on here for Smash Ultimate.
no, even there's the dead fist. That's the Punch. That's the dead fist.
Yep. We're having to knock this mirror.
The sword boys,
Ah.
they're gonna show who's the more easily
And here we go. It is Grumpmeister versus Mr. Mars.
I cannot tell.
Yeah.
It's like looking at a mirror.
Let it not be said that Harada doesn't have an eclectic taste in who to turn to DLC content in this game. From Akuma to Geese Howard to Noctis to that one guy from The Walking Dead. Yeah, I know his name is Negan, but I figured I might as well make it. What? Yeah, that's him. Ah. Noctis got the big ranges and teleports straight out of the Final Fantasy 15, pushing him into the wall. Is in Rage Art, but it's not going to matter because, you know, putting all the pressure already in the combos. But I wish I could see their names on the either side. Yeah. No stream overlay, I'm afraid. Yeah, this one Noctis is punishing, but this one Noctis is fighting back. A lot of good block strings coming out here from both players. They really know what they're doing. Oh, Rage Art, and that's not going to work. Yeah. So it's looking like a much more even game now in round 3, but Noctis 1 has the advantage. Oh, yeah, they're both in critical right now. This could be... Oh, that might be a punish. Oh! Called out. Hit him with the Rage Art. It's certainly not curtains yet. I'm assuming that was Grumpmeister who took game 4. Okay, game 3. Grumpmeister up 1 game now, but against Mr. Mars, who's up 2 games. There, now I can remember the names. Grumpmeister still going for the Rage Arts, but he's going to eat a hard punish from that. That should be it. And Mr. Mars takes game 1. Yeah, Noctis, call your buddy. Let's see if Grumpmeister can do a little bit of a comeback here. Not exactly trading blows, but it seems like Mr. Mars has a way more better understanding of when to punish Grumpmeister's attacks. He definitely knows his character. Hit him with throw, didn't get the break. Looks like Grumpmeister is going to be able to push Mr. Mars in the wall, but not quite. Another throw. This may be the break Grumpmeister might need. But now Mr. Mars has his rage active. Can he make anything out of it? Overhead. Right. And that's a nice comeback from Mr. Mars. Oh. And Mr. Mars has managed to put Grumpmeister back into the wall. Not good for Grumpmeister. And that, no, that's not quite it. Oh, now it is.
Round 3. Fight.
Back throw. As we saw earlier, Mr. Grumpmeister has managed to come back early in the rounds, but can he pull it off again? He seems to be struggling a little bit with... Big swings. Oh. Grumpmeister has Mr. Mars to the wall now. This could be big, but Mr. Mars manages to break out. He's... Oh! That's a big punish. And it looks like Mr. Mars is going to take this game and eliminate Mr. Mars from losers, I believe.
So it's like Andio versus Mr. Mars.
Right. Next one is Andio versus Mr. Mars. Andio, who beat Charlotte earlier with, I forget her name, but I'll remember it again. Xiaoyu. There it is. I should be remembering these. I played Tekken 3 when I was a kid.
I only played Tekken 3 and remember who Xiaoyu is.
Wasn't she in Tekken 4 first? I don't remember. Okay.
It's also like whatchamacallit.
Looks like Mr. Mars isn't sticking to the Noctis, going Leo for this matchup. And we're getting the helipad. Probably not the version with the banger track that everyone loves. Still good. Tekken has kick-ass music.
Oh, this stage sucks, actually. This is the worst music in the game, actually.
I thought it was the best.
It has the best music, though.
It gets you pumped. But it's not the nighttime version, which has the actual worst best. Mr. Mars off to a strong start, put Xiaoyu in the wall. Andio manages to slip out, though, and now puts Mr. Mars in the wall. Yep, double knockdown. These guys are just trading wall control right now. But it looks like Mr. Mars is going to... Oh, never mind. It's all down. It's basically whoever gets the next first hit, and Mr. Mars is going to clutch it. Got some bumping EDM jams in the house tonight. Or deep house. Deep house. Big house. I'm rusty with my music genres. But the point is, that's not the point. Because they're still even now. Still trading blow for blow and getting each other in the wall. And Mr. Mars seems to have most of the advantage in all the exchanges. And that's going to translate into a round 2 win as we go into round 3. Andio manages to put Mr. Mars in the wall. This could be big, but Mr. Mars manages to get out. And puts Andio into the closer near the wall instead. Get some juggles in. Puts Andio into the... Oh, we got a stage break. Andio has the Rage Art now. Now both of them have. Oh, that's probably not going to confirm. Yeah, that was out of hit stun. And Mr. Mars takes game 1 as we go to game 2.
Round 1. Fight.
Up. Calls out the low. But gets it this time. Big combos. Not a whole lot of damage, but perfect for getting Mr. Mars into the wall. But nope, he ain't having any of that. Get in there, wall. Oh, got a sweep, and Andio is definitely putting up a lot more of a fight this time around. Oh, and that's not quite gonna do, but that might just be it. No. Oh, oh, got the slowdown too, and Mr. Mars clutching it out. Yeah, and that's why Tekken is a joy to watch, because every single time. Last hit situation, and you get those delicious slow ups. Let's hope Mr. Mars isn't too discouraged now, because he's making more headway now. Ooh. Oh, and gets swept by the low. This is tournament round for Andio right now. He's going to have to dig deep in order to get out. But this might be it, and Andio is eliminated. Great sets, Andio. That was actually... And semifinals, we have... oh, there he left. McGabe, Mr. Ferriator. Mr. Ferriator. Yeah, I know. I've used challenge before. Doing a rock, paper, scissors to determine side. A little bit of a rock, paper, scissors to determine who's going to be player 2. Side advantage is sometimes a thing to consider, lest we forget the infamous side switch that a certain Sonic Fox did for the Dragon Ball Fighters Grand Finals at EVO last year. Everyone has their side preferences, and that could be the difference maker. Yes, because you can actually select which side you are in player 1. And since this is a 3D fighter, that actually makes inputs so much more important. Mr. Ferriator, a dedicated Paul main, from what I've seen at least. Yeah. Going up against McGabe at the Howard Estate. Well, we ain't getting any geeses today, because today we are getting a Paul versus... Kazuya. Damn you loading times. You broke the flow. I could.
I got your electric.
a classic matchup at a classic stage that has nothing to do with Tekken, but we still accept it anyway because Tekken is where good things happen. And Mr. Ferriator's already off to a great start, trying to push Kazuya into a wall, but no. Use those electrics. Oh. Paul already has a big advantage right now going on. But for the uninitiated, Tekken 7 has Rage Arts as a first in the series, and they are essentially this game's comeback mechanic in a lot of ways. Ooh, use a Rage Drive, but that's not gonna get anything out of it, unfortunately. Eats the punish, and we're on to round 2. Get the roundhouse kick. McGabe's already trying to get the wheels on this drive, and yep. This is already looking pretty devastating. He might be going for the perfect. He gets the perfect. That's a big oof. Yeah. With Tekken, it's like you get the perfect. There's a whole lot of games that go to perfect more often than not. Because it is such a momentum-based game. Got Mr. Ferriator close to the corner, but now does he let up the defense, and that's going to be actually surprisingly even though McGabe has the Rage Art right now online. Trading blows, all going for the mids, and eats the punish. Can he confirm into something big here? Breaks the wall. Doesn't manage to cinch it, but Mr. Ferriator squeezes in a punch. Mr. Ferriator's on the brink of the first game here, but McGabe clearly has something to say about that. Gets a nice throw break. Rage is online. Oh, crumple. Big damage. Doesn't manage to... Oh, gets the Rage Drive, and we're on to a Game 6, everyone. Just the way we like it. Oh, yeah, Game 5. I'm an idiot. I keep seeing 6 counters there, so... Big combos. Mr. Ferriator's in a lot of trouble now, but he manages to get out of... Oh, big juggles. Not quite. Hits the Rage Art. Is this going to connect? No, he blocks it, and that should be curtains. Nice perfect from McGabe. We're going to Game 2.
I must defend my polo. Hold on.
Gets going for the rematch on the same stage. They like that Geese Howard. Oh, McGabe's already starting off strong, but doesn't manage to connect the juggle into a big combo. Going for mid blows. Oh, finally managed to squeeze one in. Hit him with the electrics. Mr. Ferriator does not quite capitalize on the corner advantage here, but he's going in now. Commits too hard and has to lose the first round. Oh. Nice throw tech. Yeah, right now they're just... Ooh, big punish. That should be a whole lot of damage. But not quite. But still manages to push Mr. Ferriator into the corner. This could be it. It is it. And Mr. Ferriator is on his winner's round life here right now. If he loses this round, he will be sent to losers, where he'll have to presumably fight Mr. Mars. And McGabe is going in right now. He wants this. He wants to go to winner's finals so badly he can taste it. But Mr. Ferriator gets the throw. This could be how a comeback starts. And he has rage. Something could happen. Oh, he's committing. That is not going to work. And Mr. Ferriator gets sent to losers. McGabe advances to winners finals. A very good game, gentlemen. You guys performed extremely well. Mr. Fader can still run it back through losers. It's not quite over yet. As we get ready for the next battle, which is going to be Mr. Mars versus... Oh, okay. Straight into the rematch. Well, straight here in the corner. No. Straight staying on the seats. Finals best of 5. Gotcha. Oh, my mistake. McGabe is already in grants from the winner's side. And assuming we are running tournament rules, that means that once either of these gentlemen here make it to grants, they will have to reset the bracket in order to have a chance at winning from loser's side. All right, we're getting into the losers finals now, ladies and gentlemen, and the Noctis is out. It's Mr. Mars versus Mr. Ferriator. Two misters. And Mr. Ferriator's busted out the sunshades right now, I've noticed. That means he means business.
Round 1. Fight.
And we're at the volcano, the final level in the arcade mode. And getting in some blows early, but nothing quite connects yet. Nothing big. Trading some pokes. Oh. Got a hard knockdown, and not a big combo, but oh, that should be big. Puts him in the corner, and this is bad. One hit could spell the end, but Mr. Ferriator is not having any of it. Going for too big of a punish. That might be it. No, not quite. That's it.
Round 2. Fight.
Mr. Ferriator coming out swinging. And Mr. Mars responding in kind. These gentlemen are trading blows right now. Nothing quite big yet from either, but we all know it's just a matter of that one perfect opening. Oh, hits mid and low. Mr. Mars is at the edge right now, but his rage is online and something can happen out of it. Nice throw tech. That could have been it. And, oh, went too deep for that.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, nice throw techs early on. Mr. Ferriator really likes his grabs. Oh, double hit. Still pokes. Oh. Managed to hit him, but didn't convert into anything, and now it's big juggle time. In the wall, Mr. Ferriator manages to roll out, and we're back into a fairly disadvantaged position. Mr. Mars manages to take round 2.
Round 4.
Looking to take the first game. But if there's one thing I know, Mr. Ferriator is a fighter, and he's not going to let this one go easily. Oh, got the grab. Rough him up. Mr. Ferriator is poised to take this, but he gets game 4. We're going to game 5, the final round. Oh, hits him with the spear pokes. Ooh. That's not it quite yet. But, oh, that's going to be a big punish. This is going to be a lot of health. And it's actually somewhat even right now. But squeeze in one game, and Mr. Mars takes game 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Taking it back to the volcano. Let's see if Mr. Ferriator has considered what to do in this next game. But there's big combos coming in early, and he's already pushed into a corner, misses the throw, but manages to reverse it, and now Mr. Ferriator has the advantage. Yeah, push him in there. But looks like it's quite even right now. Big combos, big juggles, but he doesn't close it out. Mr. Mars, oh! And they manage to double hit each other to take it to round 1 for Mr. Ferriator. Yeah, it seems like Mr. Ferriator has learned quite a bit on what his combo routes are now in order to break into the wall. Let's see if that'll make any difference in the matchup. Mr. Mars going for a lot of low pokes, but he finally manages to get Mr. Ferriator into the wall. Up, throw techs. Mr. Mars is on point with those. Oh, hard. Nope, not quite. In the wall. Oh, and he finally gets the throw. Oh, doesn't manage to get the rage drive. Oh! Oh! Mr. Ferriator squeezes in that one hit. And he's poised to possibly take his first game in the set. Ooh, big damage. Gets the knockdown, gets him into the wall. This may be the break that Mr. Mars needs, but Mr. Ferriator is getting these throws down right and jumps over him. Mr. Mars is not in a perfect spot, but ooh, and we're going a clean 3-0 round, and we're going to game 3. The final game. Whoever wins this is going to grand finals to face McGabe. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the Wonder Mr. Mars with the Noctis, or the Finnish threat, Mr. Ferriator, who's playing an American? What an oxymoron. Am I right, guys? Just trading blows right now. No big combos just yet, but they've already exhausted half each other's healths, and any hit here. Oh! They both went for the heavy hits, and Mr. Ferriator clutches out round 1. Got him into the air, but didn't get anything off of it. Second try, into the wall. And Noctis and Mr. Mars manages to fight his way out. This is going to be a lot of damage, and you're going to get him into the corner. But Mr. Ferriator brute forces his way out with 3 same attacks. He's just going for them. And managed to take the throw, but is in a bad position now near the wall. If Mr. Ferriator gets hit now, this could be the end. Actually, if either of them gets hit now, this is it. Is he going to go for another heavy hit? Is he going to commit? Oh, but Mr. Mars gets it. First round in quite a while now. He's still in this. But Mr. Ferriator loves these punches, going for the big grabs. Didn't extend, but resets it into the wall. This is not good for Mr. Mars. He gets one hit. This is over. He has the rage, but no, he doesn't get anything. This is tournament round for, well, actually, if Mr. Mars loses this, it's curtains for his entire tournament run. Going now to third, it loses, hits. What? What? His whole career. Mr. Ferriator looking to end Mr. Mars' career right here. Gets the extend on the grab. Oh, it's big. It's big damage. This may be the comeback that Mr. Mars is looking for, but he's getting pressured in the corner. This is bad, but he's fighting his way out. Final hit situation. This is tense. He goes for the rage drive, but doesn't get anything. And Mr. Ferriator goes for it as well, but they're trading blows for blows. 8 seconds into the clock, and they're going. Oh, Mr. Mars gives the final hit. Game 5, just the way we like it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tense losers finals going on right here. It's anyone's game right now. Whoever gets the first big connection is poised to go back to Grands and get the run back. And right now, Mr. Mars is getting most of the blows. Oh! Oh, this is bad. Mr. Ferriator is right now. Oh, big! That's not gonna do it. He went deep, and Mr. Mars clutches it.
I tried rage strike again. I tried rage strike again.
And Mr. Mars is gonna advance to Grands versus McGabe. Can he get the loser's run back? That was a very, very good set, and I'm actually happy I managed to commentate it, even though I don't even know. Yes, and Mr. Mars is coming from losers, which means that he needs to reset the bracket in order to win the tournament. You got third place. Well done. Not bad for a rusty Tekken player, am I right?
50 if you win and 2 if he wins.
Yep.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
Hey, what's up? Doing pretty dandy. Yeah, a lot of people got mileage out of this one today, so I'm happy. Helping out the tournaments even though I'm not participating. Tomorrow's Sam Show. And we are going to the Mishima building, a fitting area to have. Smash Ultimate is after Weakest Link, so we go munch after this. Yeah.
But where was Dragon Fangs with this all down? He also.
And we got a Leo versus Violet game. We're playing the different characters. McGabe not opting for the Kazuya. He's already starting off strong here. Took a good deal of Mr. Mars' health. But Mr. Mars is now going in for an extended combo, trying to push him into the wall. It's nice push. And he manages to backflip out of there, puts Mr. Mars into the wall. And McGabe manages to take round one. Right now trading blows, nothing connects. Putting in some pokes down there, but no big damage just yet. Gets the knockdown, nothing to follow up. Oh. Manages to put Mr. McGabe in the wall. Is it time for the big damage? Gets the big hit, and Mr. Mars takes round one. Round two, I mean. Sorry. Too excited right now. Trading the blows. Nice block strings going on right here. Gets hit with the low. Charged up. It seems like Mr. Mars is doing the best job right now getting the sweeps, but nothing quite extended coming off it just yet. Both of these players know what each of them are capable of, so it's pretty obvious no one wants to commit to anything too big if they can't help it. Nice throw techs. Oh. McGabe making the comeback. Mr. Mars got Rage online. Got it, oh, and it goes to time. Didn't even notice the timer was ticking down there. We're at the top of the Mishima building, ladies and gentlemen, and McGabe is one round away from taking the first game. Mr. Mars going for got knockdowns again, but not quite anything. Well, actually, Mr. Mars has already got more than 60% of McGabe's health down. McGabe's in the wall now. This could be big for Mr. Mars. But McGabe manages to get a big combo, getting out of the wall. And now it's dead even. Oh, manages to get the read with the big overhead high kick. Actually, do they refer to it as overheads in Tekken?
They refer to them as highs or mids.
Right. Good to know.
Highs you can duck under, mids you can.
It was just a name I needed clarification of. Oh, God, big combos already going in. Pushing Mr. Mars into the wall, but he ain't having any of it. He's going to fight his way out. Got the sweep. Nothing comes out of it, but we're still in a dead even game. Oh, is this how it continues? Is Mr. Mars going to get the big conversion off of this? Going to push him all the way into the wall. Doesn't quite follow up on the wall punch, but there's 7 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds left on the clock. They're both in final hit situation, and McGabe clutches it. This guy didn't make it to from Grands to winner side from nothing, ladies and gentlemen. He knows his Tekken. And we're going to take it to game 2. Got an early combo from Mr. Mars. Dropped the combo, unfortunately. Not going to be able to push him into the wall. And this might be what McGabe needs to be able to make a small comeback in here. Manages to knock. Oh, this should be a big combo. Big juggles, pushing him all the way into the wall. Mr. Mars is struggling right now, but managed to roll out of the wall pressure. But McGabe manages to squeeze right in with a low. Oh, try to go for the hit, but catches a counter back. Managed to finally get throw in, and McGabe is put into the corner. This could be where something big starts for Mr. Mars. And we got the corner pressure, but not quite a wall combo off of it. But he keeps getting the sweeps. McGabe needs to pull out a big play to get this round back, and he has the rage. This might be what he needs. But Mr. Mars is just putting up an inspired defense, not letting him get in, and we're off to round 3. Even set. Even game. Oh, flips over and manages to not quite push in a combo off of it, but Mr. Mars is closer to the wall now. This is big. McGabe's going to get a big combo off of this. She manages to get out of the corner, but... Oh, and that should be it. Oh, tries to get in with the high. Managed to get the sweep, and can Mr. Mars make this comeback? He is in a good position right now as far as rage is concerned, and safe position, but McGabe managed to hit the high, and we're in round 4. This is a good opportunity for McGabe to go up 2 games, and he's already working off of winners, which puts Mr. Mars in a set disadvantage. Oh, gets to knock down into the wall, but manages to get sideswept into the wall himself. And now, this is a good opportunity for McGabe to start getting some big damage. The sides, gets pushed back into the back position. Oh, gets a gets a pity hit in. Mr. Mars is still winning these exchanges, but McGabe is getting a big combo off right now into the wall. Get that damage, and that will be it. McGabe is up 2 games. This means that he is currently on tournament point. If he wins this, McGabe takes the Tekken 7 tournament. And I know Mr. Mars ain't going to let that slide. He wants it. But McGabe is not giving him any room to breathe right now. He keeps getting the hits in. Oh, Mr. Mars finally making an opening. Whoa, that's going to be a big combo. Not quite, drops it. Oh, Mr. Mars was going for something big right there, but couldn't quite make it. Oh, and he drops the combo, unfortunately, and that's going to be the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Not getting anything started quite just yet. We're just trading blocks. Oh, Mr. Gabe gets the first hit in. Mr. Mars responding back in kind. Big combo. Trying to push him into the wall. Oh, and he gets the wall. But McGabe managed to fight back. And back into the wall. And this, no, not quite, doesn't get the full extension. And now Mr. Mars is in the wall. McGabe's going to have to try to fight his way back and get the same combo. Get extension in. And he gets the hit.
Round 3. Fight.
Despite the set count, it's still even as heck. Mr. Mars not wanting to go quietly into the night. McGabe getting in all the correct hits, but Mr. Mars, he's getting a lot of good conversions off of these hits. In the wall, McGabe managed to fight his way out, but Mr. Mars gets a big throw. McGabe in Rage Art, and not a good spot for McGabe. He might have to give up this round, but no, he's still in it. He's fighting back. Some immaculate blocking going on right now. Oh, sweeps through. This is not good at all for Mr. Mars. He had the advantage, but now McGabe's fighting back, and this. Oh, Mr. Mars clutching it. Going to round 3. Letting you know that despite being down 2 games, these boys are still evenly matched. Nice. Nice parry, I guess that was, in a sense. Armor. Let's call it this. Go with that. Oh, big combo. Yeah, it kind of functions a bit like a parry, I guess. Whoop. Tries to go for the high, but doesn't get anything out of it. Still trading a lot of block blows. And the double hit, that almost turned into something for McGabe, but we're still back in the neutral right now. Mr. Mars getting the throw in, and they are just trading blows as there's just 15 seconds on the clock. But Mr. Mars, McGabe, gets the hit in. And this is tournament point. If McGabe wins this, he will be your champion of the ESA Tekken 7 tournament. Right here in the tournament room. Mr. Mars digging deep right now. Oh, that's going to be big damage, big juggle, but doesn't quite get into the corner. Mr. Mars taking advantage of that, but not quite. Doesn't get hit by the get-up. And this is so close. One hit is going to spell the end for either of these folks. Oh, get a sweep, but he gets it! McGabe clutches it out, and he is your Tekken 7 Grand Finals Tournament champion. Straight 3-0. That was an inspired tournament. It was very, very nice to watch. And it's very nice to commentate as well. I've never commented Tekken before. I've never even played it competitively before, but I had a joy being here. And having some backseat players here, even though they should have gotten a headset as well. And they're joining in the fun. Well,
games are always 50-50.
they're always. Right.
I mean, just play poll. It's 50-50.
Not too. Anyway, I have been, again, Geistbox. I was here for Worms Armor again, commentating and playing. I was here commentating for Tekken 7. I will be here for Smash Ultimate, competing, and maybe commentating if people enjoy it. Thank you, and peace out. I need to eat a burger.